Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Art, channeling messages from Spirit, Infinite Gratitude. Let's do a collective reading with the Shadowscapes Companion. Is it Shadowscapes Companion or is it Shadowscapes Tarot? Shadowscapes Tarot. This is my first tarot deck. I misplaced the Victory card. I think that's the Six of Wands, or I don't remember, the Swords. There's a card missing, so I have a complete deck now. So we're going to use this deck and see what's going on. Spirit, any and all messages for the collective. The Hierophant in upright, and then the Nine of Wands in upright. Someone's in deep thought, someone's contemplating some like decision that they're making, a life event, a move. Someone's contemplating something and they're in deep thought. It's not the King of Swords. It's the Hierophant. With the Nine of Wands upright. Oh, and the Ten of Swords upright. They're like someone's like, I don't know if they're debating something. Thank you, Spirit. Like they're debating whether or not to do wands. They're debating whether or not to do something, but it's like Ten of Swords. Conflicted. What I'm picking up on, there's someone debating whether or not to take action, whichever outcome, painful. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. I think it's best not to. Whatever this is about, I think it's best not to. With the Nine of Wands in upright position, it's like compromise. It's better not to. It's better not to is what I'm getting from the message. What I'm also channeling, what I'm also picking up on, this is not you, collective. I don't think this is you in deep thought. I don't think this is you conflicted. I don't think this is you trying to decide whether or not to take some sort of action. I think this is someone else, and they're thinking about you. They're conflicted about you. They don't know whether or not they should take some sort of action towards you. But it's better for them not to, is what I'm getting here. Like they want to do something, but it's better that they don't. Like they really want to approach you, they really want to take some sort of action towards you, but it's better if they don't. That's what I'm getting. They are conflicted because there's a consequence, or there's some sort of retaliation. There's, thank you, Spirit, there's retaliation that they don't want to risk. There's consequences that they aren't willing to, they're not willing to risk the consequences or the retaliation or the pushback. What is it? Pushback. Is it pushback? There's going to be some sort of consequence. There's going to be some sort of pushback. There's going to be some sort of retaliation. They're not willing to risk. They're not willing to take the risk. It's wise not to take any sort of action towards you. It's wise. They would if they could, but it wouldn't be wise. It wouldn't be wise. What's wise is to like leave you alone. Now this could go any which way. Take it how it resonates, if it resonates, however it applies. But that's how I'm reading it. Someone outside of you, it's like they better not. They know better, or something to that degree. There's like a loss that they're not willing to risk. Getting caught. Like if they get caught, it's like not worth it. Or if you retaliate, it's not worth it. Eight of Cups upright. Ooh, somebody's like emotional. It's like a really tough decision. Like they really wish you were the one, but you're not the one. Like someone really wishes you were the one, but you're not the one. So they're turning away from you, or they're like in tears, but they're retreating. Like they're backing down, and they're like crying. Like they're emotional because they really want something from you. They really, really want something from you that they can't have. They're empty-handed. They're empty-handed. Someone is empty-handed. They believed a lie. Okay, so a couple of things. Oh my goodness, look at this person. Okay, collective. I can imagine collective being like furious. Like, who do they think they are? They're not getting anything from me. I can imagine collective being like, yeah, you know, frustrated, upset, I don't know, at the audacity, like, the audacity. Collective, let's be 100% real right now. They made the right decision. Whatever it is that they were thinking, whatever they thought they could do, they made the right decision, and they left empty-handed. They had to give up on something, give up on you in one form or another. Like, you being easy, you being tricked, fooled, deceived. They gave up on like deceiving you. Someone gave up on deceiving you. Someone gave up on fooling you. Like, they really believed that you were like easy. They really thought that you were easy. They thought that you were foolish. They thought that you were like vulnerable, but they when they really tried it, they thought that they could like get away with something. They really thought that they were going to get away with something, and then it's like painful when it's like they saw how powerful you were. It was painful when they realized like the opposite. Whoa, tears, boohoo crying, empty-handed. Can't believe you're not the one or the second or the third. Like, who knew you weren't the one? Oh my goodness, like, lost it. Now look at them. Look at the opportunity that they have because they did not take things further. I mean, it would have been a disaster. Had they really went there with you, it would have backfired. Whatever agenda, whatever objective, whatever they were trying to do to you, or whatever they wanted to get from you, it's like it would have been a disaster. It would have backfired. They're growing so fast now. Like, collective. This person walked away from you empty-handed, and now they have like an opportunity of a lifetime. No shade, collective. Like, it's not about, you know, I don't know what this is about, but I'm just saying, like, they made the right decision not to try you or not to do something that would have ended very badly for them. It's like either they get to like walk all over you and they get all the satisfaction, you know, that they are like imagining this satisfaction if they can like get away with something or they can take something from you. Like, they want the satisfaction, and they were like starving. Like, they couldn't get your attention, they couldn't deceive you, they couldn't fool you, they couldn't trick you, and you weren't easy, you weren't any of the things that they thought you were. This is happening in private for them. Once they made a decision, they made a very wise decision. They came to terms with the fact that you were who you were. Like, you were who you said you were. They came to terms with the fact that you were telling the truth. Like, they accepted the truth. They accepted you for who you were. They're celebrating a victory. Someone came to terms with your truth, and they are celebrating. Who knew? This person would have never thought in a million years they would be so much more fulfilled and satisfied with their lives without taking advantage of you. They didn't need anything from you to feel this good. They feel better than they felt in a long time, and they didn't achieve this feeling by taking advantage of you. They dreamt and fantasized about the satisfaction of getting over on you. This is beyond their wildest dreams. This growth, this feeling, this celebration that they've created for themselves is beyond their wildest dreams. They had to walk away from you empty-handed, and they didn't know what the future held. They didn't know where they were going to find the happiness that they were looking for. They were looking for happiness. They were looking for pleasure, and they thought it was within you, collective. They were starving for your energy, starving for your attention, starving for your envy, starving for your jealousy, starving for something that just wasn't real, something that you couldn't deliver. You couldn't deliver. You couldn't deliver. What they were looking for from you, you couldn't deliver, but they found satisfaction and fulfillment beyond their wildest dreams. This is your hater. This is your hater, collective. Leaving you alone. Finding peace, healing, getting help. Avoiding this disaster. It was never worth it. It defeated the purpose. The purpose of trolling you, the purpose of harassing you, was to find happiness. They were looking for happiness in trolling you. They were looking for happiness in harassing you. They were looking for happiness in bullying you. They were looking for happiness taking advantage of you. But you defeated the purpose of them being in your life that way. Like, who you really were and what you stood for and how you handled the situation. It defeated the purpose of them trolling and hating and harassing. It defeated the purpose. There was no point in doing it anymore. It was only going to get worse for them. They were only going to starve. They were only going to get hungrier and hungrier for something that wasn't there. They were only going to suffer if they stayed in your life that way, if they didn't exit your life, or if they didn't remove themselves. They were only going to suffer, which defeated the purpose. If they're there for happiness, they're trying to find some sort of happiness. They're trying to find some sort of fulfillment in your demise, in your suffering. They're trying to find some sort of satisfaction, and they're the ones that are suffering. Like, whoa, like that's why they're in tears. They're empty, like empty-handed. They'd rather be empty-handed than devastated. I mean, they'd rather have an empty pot than a shattered pot. Like, if they continued to harass you, they would have shattered their pot. It wouldn't have just been empty. It would have been shattered. Now they have a pot they can work with. They can fill it up with something that exists. They can find fulfillment somewhere else. They have a fighting chance at being happy. Cutting their losses. They're cutting their losses. Somebody had to cut their losses. It's not worth it. It's defeating the purpose. Gotta have something to work with. The chariot in reverse. This is deeply transformative for this person or whoever this is. It's like they were convinced, they were counting on you to be weak. They were counting on you to be stupid. They were counting on you to be vulnerable. They were counting on you to be something that you weren't. They were like depending on you to fail, counting on you to fail, needed you to fail. You turn this person inside out. They had to cut their losses quick. And they did. And they did. Wise choice. They cut their losses. Now they're like changing on a cellular level. This person probably has completely changed their lifestyle. This person had no choice but to like change their lifestyle. They had to stop watching certain things on the internet. They had to stop eating certain things. They had to stop going to certain places. Like they had to completely change their lifestyle in one way or another. I've tapped into this energy before. Somebody had to completely change on a cellular level. They don't even look the same. They don't even look the same. There's something else about the Chariot in reverse. And it was like they didn't have a choice. If this was an upright, I would feel more like they feel good about themselves. Like I wanted to lose weight. I wanted to get fit. I wanted to switch my career. I wanted to. No, they didn't want any of whatever it is. They didn't want any of this. They never wanted this. They never wanted this. They wanted you. They wanted everything that you had. They wanted your happiness. They wanted your joy. They were obsessed with you. But they never thought this was possible. They never really wanted this. They never wanted this transformation. They never wanted this awakening. They never wanted this enlightenment. They never wanted this. This was corny. This was cheesy. This wasn't even real to them. This was fake. The old version of them would have thought like this transformation, this enlightenment, this awakening, this is all fake. But they have this for themselves now, and this is free for them. Like they are free to get enlightened. They are free to be awakened. It didn't cost them anything to have this chance at happiness. But in order for them to have this, they had to stop looking at it like it was cheesy, corny, fake, and dumb, and all that stuff. Like they had to stop looking at it that way. I mean, and that turned this person into a completely different person. That turned this person inside out. But it was the only way. It was the only way. Because you didn't have anything for them. And with that, I am going to end this reading here. I'll talk to y'all soon. Peace.